So you were also a little critical of Joe when he released that statement, "God don't like ugly," after Charlie had passed.
Yeah. That was foul. That was something foul to say, because Joe knows, like I don't care how far Joe goes in his life, like, you know, the loyalty that Charlie Rock had for you as far as Fat Joe. He knows the love he had for him. He know that Charlie Rock would have laid his life down for him. You had your situation. And that's what happens, man. When you have a person that was so close to you that you loved and respected, and which he did with Charlie Rock, and Charlie Rock did for him, when y'all split up, people start being able to get in your ear and start talking. So the moment you start talking negative about that person, the people around you going to automatically start chiming in and being more critical than you are, when they don't even know that person that good as you did, or looked up to that person and what you looked up to them. So you're going to start looking down on them because now everybody's agreeing with you. And I believe that, like, no disrespect to the people around Joe, but I think that, and not just Joe, 50 Cent,
superstars in general, basically.
Yeah, superstars, but certain ones that got that power, that's able, P. Diddy, they don't have that one person that's able to say, yo, nah, no, chill the fuck out. It's not happening like that. This is what you gonna do, bro. This is how you got to do that. You don't handle that situation. They don't got that, you know. Now we need to have a sit down.
Person to check them.
Yeah, we don't. We gotta have a sit down, because that's the whole thing. That's like the situation when it happened with Fat Joe with the paperwork and all that, right?
Man, that situation was just such a sad situation, bro. Like, how did you feel when it was confirmed that he did pass?
I mean, it was a sad thing, because, but look, when it comes to me though, when I look at life, like, I don't say like born too soon, like like that was your time. It wasn't too soon. That was your time. I don't look at it as too sad, unless it was like tragic or something. Because I always try to look at it in a different way, saying I'm going to be there soon too, or tonight might be my day to go. You know, so I don't try to hold on to too much or try to get too sad about it. I try to hold on to the good times, the funny moments, the times that we was laughing. Like, it's just moments like just being with Charlie Rock LD in the joint though, laughing. I never got to see him when he came home. You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to meet up and do a live joint with me and him downtown in the streets, walking around talking. But we never got to do that. So I just think of the moments of like being in the joint, just talking with him, knowing that he knew his history. He spoke about the Taino Indians and broke the history down to me. And you know what I'm saying? And knowing the love that he had for people, especially the love he had for Fat Joe, being able to have that friendship he had with Joe. Knowing, like, because he don't look at Fat Joe like people look at him, like the way we would look at him, like he's a superstar, he's Fat Joe, and we see all the diamonds and the glamour and the glitter. Charlie Rock looked at him as, this is little Joey.
Right, he grew up with him.
This is little Joey. Like, no, he didn't grow up with him. He grew up over him. Joey looked up to him. That's little Joey.
Right.
Charlie Rock is a little motherfucker. So he's calling him little Joey. So that means Joe is much little smaller than him, looking up to Charlie Rock. Charlie Rock 5'5" or some shit. He looking up to Charlie Rock. So for him to be able to have that in his life, I believe that Joe should have gave him a little more than that, even though he went through that. I could imagine if the day, God forbid, Cuban links, Joe probably gonna really say some crazy shit to where I know for a fact, if it was the other way around and Joe died, Charlie Rock wouldn't say no foul shit. He wouldn't, because Charlie Rock had too much of a heart. He gained too much empathy and sympathy in the heart, and the love that he had for him. I know that he's not going to hold on to the negative. He going to have that negative there, but he's going to be like, damn. Plus, it's going to be like, I ain't got nobody to talk shit about no more. That was my man, and I used to talk shit about him. You know what I'm saying? But I could guarantee you this. If he bumped into him, Charlie Rock bumped into Fat Joe, without all the distraction around Joe and all the people there. Take them out and just put them together. I guarantee you, the energy is going to be more positive coming from Charlie Rock opposed to Fat Joe, to where Joe going to have to strip naked of all of the jewelry. You have to take a look back at, this is Charlie Rock you talking to, Tony Montana. This is the people murals on the wall and Forest Projects. This is history you got with him. That's like if Fat Joe wound up falling out with Pistol Pete. What's going to be the beef? Like, y'all got too much history to let. That's how I look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I look at it in a Latino form, Boricua, and the love and how you're supposed to put things aside and have a conversation. But I believe that the negative energy is what kept the whole thing going. That's what the outside influences. But in Joe's heart, I know you don't just stop loving a person as your brother. You can't just, that was your brother. You look
I know
at
for a fact, because his sister told me that Charlie still loved Joe at the end of the day.
I just told you, I don't even know that. I'm telling you, Charlie still loved him. I spoke to Charlie. Man, Charlie called me. Charlie, tell me, that's my little brother. But he a piece of shit. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Because I could say that about a real brother. My real brother. I could say that. But I still love him.